Hi, I'm Caroline Jariwala, as in Mango Mosaics, and I'm going to show you how I cut with ceramic. And when I say ceramic, I'm talking about things like 3 to 4, 5 mil thickness tiles, and I use a side biter. I use glass gloves, a bit messy, never mind, and I use the all-important pair of goggles that make me a little bit like a stormtrooper, but there you go. Now what I do is I usually show people how I cut a tile in my Mango Mosaics workshops. But what I do is I show them how I hold my tile nipper to start off with, and what you're doing is you're holding the handle, they're holding it towards the end of the handle, that way you get more leverage. If you're holding it right to the top here, you're putting a lot of stress on your shoulder because there's not much of a cut going on there. But holding it to the bottom gives you more leverage, like I say. And what you're also doing is making sure that the curve, if you're right-handed, the curve goes towards the left, the flat bits at the back. And I'm showing you, like I say, 4 different ways that I cut. So what I tend to do right at the beginning is show people how to do a horizontal cut. So you're holding the tile nippers almost to the centre and of your tile nipper and towards the centre of the actual tile, and you're imagining a horizontal line right across, and then you give it a squeeze to make that horizontal. Now of course it's always about practice, so you're showing how to cut regular shapes like so. So that's the first cut, using the tile nipper. And of course in a small area like that you could keep on doing that kind of cut, but the second way of cutting is using the whole of the tile nipper and giving it a squeeze like so. Again. And then that way you've got nice even lines that you could use for your mosaic making as well. So that's the second cut. The third cut is when you make a circle. So what you could do is, using a felt tip, which I didn't put in here, draw out a circle with your felt tip, and you could use the hole again to start the cut in, and then instead of using the front of your tile nipper you're using the back, but you're still holding it in that position, but you're going backwards, you're going counterclockwise, and you're cutting almost, if you could imagine, you're almost using the last corner of your nipper, so that you're just making sure that it cuts absolutely where you want it as well. There's something about that, I think it's now what is it, carbonised, so it's quite tungsten, that's it, tungsten, so it's quite a strong edge to it as well over there. So you're using it in a controlled way, and of course you could use both kinds of cuts. You could use the whole of it, but actually using the whole to make a shape it's quite a lot of pressure of cutting, but using just the corner bit, you're hardly using much effort to get that cut done. Okay, but the fourth way that I use to cut tile is actually using the top of your tile nipper so that it's just taken away the rough bits. Now you could use sandpaper, of course. Some people ask me if I use a grinder, but I don't use any mechanical objects other than my hands really. So you're just smoothing that off. So that's basically how I cut a tile. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe. Thank you very much.